Ani Buju band members, today is Tuesday, March 15th. I'd like to start off with the positive COVID-19 cases. There are new positive cases as of Monday. So District 1 and District 2A, we have one new case. We are up to 304. District 2, no new cases, and District 3, no new cases. And District 2, we're at 62, and District 3 at 84. Just a little information, if you're free on Saturday, we are going to do a round dance at the Meshakwad Community Center. And that is in Hinckley, and you are all invited. Doors open at 6 p.m. for dinner. And also the first 20 singers to register will be paid. There is a clinic for your pets, and that is going to be at Ojibwe Community Center on April 2nd and 3rd. That's Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The wellness exams began at 8 a.m. and surgery begins at 9 a.m. And Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And on Sunday, they say the surgery spots are limited. Registration is required. Please call 320-384-6240. As a reminder, we will be celebrating Treaty Rights Day. And we asked you to join if you're able to, and that is a virtual presentation and also virtual raffles. And so the celebration starts at March 18th, 2022, beginning at 10 a.m. And there is a poster posted on Facebook with more information. The 2022 Women's Final Four in Minneapolis is April 1 through the 3rd. There will be a halftime show with drum and dancers, and in-arena video highlighting Indigenous athletes. The Indigenous Athletic Advancement Council is providing tickets for Indigenous youth to experience the 2022 NCAA Women's Final Four in Minneapolis. Of course, there is a limited number of tickets, and they will be dispersed on a first come, first served basis. And the tickets are free of charge. The first semifinal game is on April 1st at 6 p.m. The second semi game is 8:30 p.m. on the first, and the championship game is April 3rd at the Target Center, 5 p.m. Another basketball event is that there is an all-Native women's, men's, high school boys and girls basketball tournament at Onamia High School on April 29th and May 1st. There is an entry fee, so adults, it's $400 per team, and youth, $200 per team. And the sponsor is the Mille Band of Ojibwe and the Onamia Indian Education. And if you have any questions, please call Chris Nakwanabe, and the number is 320-279-1483. Of course, now that the weather is getting warmer and spring is just around the corner, it's not too late to start thinking about spring cleanup. Please mark your calendars for the annual spring cleanup week in your neighborhood. Each of the districts have a different week scheduled for this event. For District 1, it is Saturday, April 23rd through April 29th. District 2, Saturday, May 7th through Friday, May 13th. And for District 3, it is from April 30th through May 6th. Of course, the information will be on our Facebook page, and you can get more information for that. And there are some things that can go into the trash pile, but there's others that cannot. And so there is information on a poster that lets you know. Also, if you're an elder, you can have your items picked up, but you have to call 320-532-7448. 320-532-7448 1 week in advance to have your items picked up. And you will be placed on the pickup list and leave your name, address, and phone number. Today, I had an elder virtual meeting and talked about a couple of items on there. And normally I schedule an elder meeting at all districts quarterly, and because of COVID and the restrictions on meeting together, I did another virtual meeting, and that was at 10 o'clock this morning till 11. And we talked about survey for the District 2 members, Talon Metals, introduced the commissioners that were on board there, talked a little bit about the reservation boundary decision, and also the TEC meetings that Sheldon Boyd and I attended. And we had a TEC meeting on Friday, and the topic was certification of Archie LaRose. And the meeting was adjourned, and no vote was taken for any decision. And on Monday, there was another special TEC meeting on the topic of censure for Fond du Lac chairman. And the vote was 7 for censure and 5 not to censure. So what happens at this point is that it goes back to Fond du Lac, and it is up to Fond du Lac to decide what the next steps are. A lot of folks don't understand what a censure is, but just so everybody is aware that the chairman is still the chairman. And what happens next is the determination of the Fond du Lac elected officials and the community. So if you're interested in that, please follow that on Fond du Lac. And those are some of the hard decisions that have to be made. But at the end of the day, I think this is a Fond du Lac issue, and it should be decided at Fond du Lac. And the people should decide what their standard is for their elected officials. What was interesting about this discussion is that they have an ordinance that prohibits anybody from carrying a firearm and one is loaded. What had happened is the chairman brought a gun to work that was loaded and left it in the bathroom. It was found by another individual, and they reported that. A lot of discussion about that. This was discussed, and the exceptions were made for individuals, and in their ordinance, the one that they do have exception for is law enforcement. But there was no formal document stating what the process was. There was no formal document stating if there was a recall or amendment to the ordinance. So those are some of the issues that were brought up and discussed. But again, the chairman is still the chairman, and next steps will have to be between the Fond du Lac elected officials and the people of Fond du Lac. And with that, I'd like to say good day, and I will talk to you soon. Miigwech.